Well, this morning, the coroner says an autopsy is planned to figure out exactly how a Cleveland firefighter died. Now, a boater found Kenneth Mike Alderman's body just 5 miles off the shore near Lorain. Alderman disappeared after jumping into Lake Erie almost 10 days ago near Sandusky. And Cleveland City Councilman Joe Simperman and his family are waking up somewhere other than their home this morning. You saw the story as it broke yesterday right here on Good Morning Cleveland. Investigators say a fire that heavily damaged their Tremont home looks intentionally set. Now, everyone inside did get out okay. Simperman says he's received death threats after vowing to catch arsonists who set 2 other fires in his neighborhood. Well, it is an economic turn of events for the good, that is, in Stark County. 6 months ago, Trans World Entertainment announced it was closing its Jackson Township warehouse, leaving hundreds of employees without work. Arthur Middleton Capital Holdings has saved those jobs and is now even creating hundreds more. The company says they plan to keep the jobs coming as well. For more information on how to apply to work there, just log on to our website. That's, of course, newsnet5.com. It was an absolutely fabulously beautiful hot day yesterday.
Well, that's wonderful, Joy. I'm glad you like the weather.
No problems whatsoever. In fact, I don't see a car on it. Looks great. All right, Joy, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Betty. And no cars this early. Well, an OSU football player is in trouble with the law this morning. Police arrested starting defensive tackle Doug Worthington for driving while intoxicated over the weekend. Now, Worthington doesn't turn 21 until next month. Right now, he is facing charges of DWI. Now, Coach Jim Trussell has already met with Worthington, but no disciplinary action has been set yet. Well, we've got new video of a raging river rescue this morning. Cameras rolled as a fisherman is pulled out of a creek in Utah. Dean Ryrie was fishing near Salt Lake City on Sunday when he fell into the water and he got trapped by a boulder. Now, he was in that creek for more than 12 hours, and that's when a little boy finally heard him calling for help and did what he was supposed to, which is turn around and get that man some help. Thanks to a little boy. Well, people at the Atlanta Zoo got an eyeful over the weekend. Check this out as a visitor caught this kangaroo attacking his handler. Now, you can see it here, punching and kicking her. Now, fortunately, the zookeeper was not seriously hurt, and she continued working. There's no word about what exactly sparked that attack. Well, filling up that gas tank this morning, maybe just a little bit less painful. Plunging oil prices helped gas prices fall 18 cents in Ohio in the past week alone. The statewide average for a gallon of gas is about $3.73, but we found prices at $3.58, $3.68 a gallon in Newburgh Heights last night, and really you can find anything around that area all throughout the Cleveland area. Well, now to a consumer alert. The government is investigating a possible fire risk in more than 2 million 2007 and 2008 GM SUVs and pickups. There have been at least 40 unexplained engine fires when the ignition was turned off and the vehicle was actually parked. Now, the investigation centers on the 2007 and 2008, like I said, but the Tahoe, the Suburban, the Escalade, and the Yukon SUVs, the Chevy Silverado, the Avalanche, and the GMC Sierra pickups are also affected. Safety experts suggest if you own one of these vehicles, keep it out of the garage until the fire mystery is solved. And of course, we'll have more information as it becomes available on that story. And a new recall out this morning. Paul has just released information right now. Let's head over to him in the newsroom. Paul.
I sure do, Joy. We're keeping an eye on breaking news here in the newsroom. Joy, back to you.
All right. Thanks, Paul.
All right.
We'll just call them the Guzzlin' Gators. The University of Florida is the nation's #1 party school. The school tops the annual list of party campuses compiled by the Princeton Review. Now, coming in second was the University of Mississippi, followed by Penn State, West Virginia, and Ohio University in Athens. Well, the annual rankings also list the nation's stone-cold sober schools. Topping that list was Utah's Brigham Young University. Well, time now for a check on the latest business news. Here's ABC's Jeremy Hubbard reporting from New York. Well, we are approaching 24 hours since FBI and IRS agents conducted raids at nearly a dozen locations, and we still have plenty of questions this morning about exactly what prompted the massive investigation. And that's where we turn to News Channel 5 reporter Dan Haggerty, who is live at the county building with the latest. Dan. All right, thanks, Dan. Well, this morning we are only a little closer to understanding exactly the reason for these raids. Now, anyone who wouldn't talk on the record, and everyone, including federal agents, remained tight-lipped if they knew anything about the investigation. Chief Investigator Dwayne Pullman spoke with the founder of DAS Construction, John Pumper while agents raided his business yesterday.
We're cooperating with the investigation. Have no idea what it is.
Well, the News Channel 5 investigators also found a connection between County Commissioner DeMora and DAS Construction. We're going to have that part of the story coming up ahead in our next hour at 6 o'clock. And remember that we do have an extensive section about this still developing story on our website. That is newsnet5.com. Well, smokers searching for work need not apply at one local prominent health institution. News Channel 5's Jonathan Costin is live in Akron this morning with new information about a hospital's new hiring policy. Jonathan. All right, Jonathan, thanks a lot. Well, this morning, the American Red Cross is looking for volunteers to, of course, give blood. The blood bank is in an urgent need for type O negative, O positive, and A negative. In northern Ohio, 900 pints of blood has to be collected every day just to meet the needs of patients in 57 local hospitals. And remember that if you do donate, you're going to be entered in a raffle to possibly win a free year's worth of gasoline. Well, in health news this morning, strong bones may decrease your chances for osteoporosis. A new study says that may not be good for breast cancer. They studied almost 10,000 postmenopausal women. The University of Arizona researchers report that high bone mineral density increases the chances of developing breast cancer. Well, being confined to a wheelchair doesn't stop some athletes from becoming Olympic champions. The National Veterans Wheelchair Olympics is taking place this week in Omaha, Nebraska. Top athletes are taking time out from the competition to spend time with disabled children. Jerome Meyer was one of 50 children chosen for this event. He was hurt by a drunk driver 2 years ago, but he won't let his disability stand in the way of his dreams. Welcome to our On Your Side News Channel 5 Consumer Special. I'm Joy Benedict. Folks in this East Side community are waking up confused, and they're waking up with a lot of questions. First, they want to know, who is this neighbor that's been living next door? Who is Anthony E. Sowell? And more importantly, this morning, they want to know who were the 6 women found dead inside his home. This is called Mighty Putty. It says it can remove hair instantly and pain-free. We have our black light effective and working as we're going on a hunt for urine.
You think so?
Yeah, look, see, you got it all over the baseboard.
Man, a good thing you're here, Joy.
I cannot stress enough the importance over the next few months to check and double check your credit card statements. And since there's so many people who are owed money, we thought we'd check out a few in our own newsroom. And you can see that by rolling your clothes, you actually save a lot more space.
Good morning, Cleveland. It's Monday, July 28th. I'm Paul Kiska.
Actually, it's Tuesday, July 29th. Bah humbug to saving calories in the holidays. Well, happy Independence Day and welcome to the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo for what they're calling Red, White, and Zoo. It's sort of new this year, and it's a way to highlight red, white, and blue animals of sorts. We've got several inches of water. You're also seeing this over on Canal Road. You're also seeing it on Old Rocky River Road right here. And folks are continuing to come up to me, asking what happened, asking who it was, because this store really is a staple in this West Side community. The procession carried Private Warner past his old school, his home, places that were important to him in life. As so many here in this community, not only the police officers, but folks who never knew Officer McTarrian have showed up to pay their respects.
Joy, what was that you were stirring earlier?
That was actually the gravy, Kimberly.
Oh, the gravy.
It was like gallons and gallons and gallons of gravy. And that just shows you how many people they plan on feeding here today for free. Although I will say yesterday was an absolutely beautiful day. So hopefully we can repeat that as well, like we just did the date. Right, Suzanne? On Your Side, I'm Joy Benedict, News Channel 5.